today's video, I'm going to clear the air about a topic that has been causing quite a stir in the low-content book community. Hello, Homebosses. My name is Nuria Korbi from thehomeboss.com. Welcome to my channel, which is all about helping you to make money online. So I'm sure many of you have come across a recent video on YouTube claiming that using Canva for creating low-content books on Amazon KDP is a big no-no. Well, fear not, because I'm here to explain what's really going on and debunk some of that misinformation that's been floating around on social media. Let's dive right in, shall we? First off, let's talk about Canva's terms of use. If you take a moment to read through them, you'll find that they're actually quite clear. You see, you can use Canva elements in your own design or composition as long as you sell it as a flattened, non-editable product. Alternatively, you can create a Canva template from scratch and sell the template itself, but not the raw elements. Now, where people seem to be getting confused is when it comes to simply placing a Canva element on a blank page and exporting it. Doing this is essentially file sharing or reselling the element, which is not allowed under any circumstances, including print-on-demand use cases like Amazon KDP. What is important when you use Canva for your books is that you alter the image. This always causes a lot of confusion, and I talk about this all the time. Essentially, altering an element means creating a unique new element by combining existing elements or layering multiple elements to form a composite design. So imagine you're creating a page for your book or your cover. If someone can screenshot and crop a single element from your design, it's not considered altered enough and remains a standalone element. I've often talked about this, and I'll leave you with a link to one of my videos explaining more. You'll see a card popping up in the right top corner of your screen. And I know some of you may be concerned about the grey area of what exactly constitutes a design. Just use your common sense and be creative when putting together your designs. As long as you're actually creating a design and not just copying and pasting elements, you shouldn't have any issues. And to help you better understand Canva's licensing and their content license agreement, I've included a link to a video from Canva in the description below this video. Please note that I'm not a lawyer or legally trained, so I can't provide specific advice on what you should do. I know people ask me all the time, what can I do? Can I do this? Can I do that? I really can't give you that advice because I'm not legally trained, and it's essential that you read and understand the license agreement before proceeding with your designs. This is something that you have to do. I can't tell you. You need to understand the license. And that is because I could make a mistake and tell you something that is wrong. So I don't want you to run that risk. And this is why it's important that whoever you listen to, whoever you watch, do your own research and read the licensing terms, because you are the one ultimately that has to decide if this is the right thing to do for your business. If you listen to other people, what they're saying exactly about the licensing, you're running the risk that they could be making a mistake, and then you're following that advice, and that wouldn't be a very good outcome for you. So always make sure that you understand the licenses and don't rely on anybody else to tell you what you need to do. And if you're still feeling a bit worried about using Canva, it's important to remember that Canva is just one of many design tools out there. So personally, I hardly use Canva's elements. I do use some of them, but I mainly use graphics from other sites like Creative Market or Creative Fabrica. And I don't use the Canva ones that often. So first and foremost, I'm using Canva as a design tool. I'm not using it mainly for their images. It's a design tool for me, and there are lots of other design tools out there. So you can continue using Canva for designing and source images from other websites, like I said, Creative Fabrica, or upload your own artwork. There are plenty of alternative design tools you can use, such as Photoshop, Affinity products, Adobe products, and even PowerPoint, which I personally used when I first started creating low-content books. And a good tip here is also be sure to check out Tangent Templates, who have really upped their game recently and produced a fantastic design tool within their app. So Tangent Templates is not just about templates, they actually have a design tool in their app and lots of other useful tools as well. And just to recap, here are a few of the things you can't do with Canva. First of all, directly reselling elements. You cannot simply place a Canva element on a blank page, export it and sell it. This would be considered file sharing or reselling the element, which is not allowed. Number 2, using standalone unaltered elements. If your design includes Canva elements that have not been altered or combined with other elements to create a unique design, you cannot use them for your low-content books. Number 3 would be ignoring licensing restrictions. Some elements on Canva may have specific licensing restrictions that prohibit their use in certain ways. Always check the licensing terms and comply with them when creating your low-content books. Number 4 would be infringing on trademarks or copyrights. I'm sure you know this by now. Ensure that your designs do not infringe on any existing trademarks or copyrights. This includes using logos, copyrighted characters, or other protected materials without permission. And number 5 is ignoring updates to Canva's terms and guidelines. Canva's terms of use and guidelines may be updated from time to time, so it's essential to keep yourself informed about any changes to ensure that your low-content book designs remain compliant with their rule. And as I said before on Facebook and in answer to some people's emails, the rules for Canva, as far as I know, haven't changed. And I think this whole misinformation and all this worry about what you can do on Canva and what you can't stems from a video that's come out on YouTube, and people have got confused. And I have to admit that sometimes their licensing can sound a bit confusing if you're not used to designer legal language and how to use your images, but actually the rules are quite clear. It's about understanding the terms that they're using. So remember, it's always best to consult the official guidelines rather than relying on hearsay or gossip on social media platforms like Facebook. So, well, there you have it. I hope this video has helped to reassure you that using Canva to create low-content books for Amazon KDP is perfectly fine as long as you follow the guidelines and use the elements in your own designs. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your fellow creators. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more tips, tricks and advice on making the most of your online ventures. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.